Hello students, welcome to this video tutorial where I'm going to show you how to create a survey using Google Forms. So hopefully you're logged into your Google Drive. So let's open a new tab and then let's go to the apps launcher and let's look for Google Forms. If you don't see Google Forms, you'll probably have to install it. You can find it in the web store and you can do a search for Google Forms. So I'm going to go to Google Forms and then I'm going to create a new Google form. Okay. All right. In the title bar, let's create a title here and let's call it Hobby Survey. Hobby Survey. So you get some idea of what kind of information I'm looking to collect from this survey. All right, let's click OK. All right, so let's look at the first question. The question title, it's not really a title. This is where you're going to type in your question. So let's type in the first question. What is your favorite hobby? What is your favorite hobby? All right, so next to the window that says question type, you see that we have a number of options here, a number of options. Okay, so the first question is going to be a multiple choice question. So let's click on multiple choice. All right, so for option one, let's type reading. Now that could be reading books, reading magazines, reading comic books, reading articles on the internet. Reading is reading. All right, let's click on the second option, option two, listening to music. I probably don't have to capitalize music. Listening to music. Option 3, watching TV or movies. Option 4, playing sports. Option 5, playing video games. And a really good choice for multiple choice questions on a survey is to allow the people that are taking the survey to choose other. Okay? All right, let's investigate what is advanced settings. Shuffle option order. No, we don't need to do that. So we're not going to click on that. And this is a required question. So see the box that says required question? Let's click on that and click done. Now at any time when you click done, you get a preview of what it's going to look like. And if you notice a spelling mistake or if there's something that you want to change, you can click on the edit button here that looks like a pencil. So I'm just going to look at my check for spelling here. Favorite hobby. Okay, and then after the question, you'll notice that there's a little red asterisk here, and that red asterisk means that that is a required question. Okay. So let's add another question. So let's add an item. All right. So the second question is, if you answered other to the previous question, comma, type your favorite hobby in the box below. Okay, so I'm going to use my cursor and go all the way to the beginning of the my question. If you answered other, and I guess maybe I should capitalize other, to the previous question, the question above it, type your favorite hobby in the box below. Okay. All right. So as a question type, I'm going to choose text because I want the person to type in what their favorite hobby is if it's not reading, listening to music, watching TV or movies, playing sports, or playing video games. So I'm going to click text. Okay. They're going to type in their answer here. So if it's drawing pictures or taking photographs or playing with technology, they can type that in there. Now, this is not a required question because if they chose one of these options in the previous question, then they would not have to answer this question. So it's not a required question. Okay? All right, let's go back to the first question. So this is where we can use our edit button. So let's edit, and then I want to show you what this box is for. Help text. So that's where you can give specific instructions. So for example, I'm just going to click in here, and I'm going to type in click on only one choice. Because that's kind of what multiple choice is. You get different choices, but you have to really only choose one. So that's kind of an instruction there. Okay? So click on only one choice, or one hobby, maybe I should say, one hobby. And I'm going to click done. Okay? And then you see here, it shows up right underneath your question. Okay, let's go to the third question. Let's add an item. Okay, so a different type of question here. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate how much you enjoy your favorite hobby? So let me go back right to the beginning. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate how much you enjoy your favorite hobby? Question mark. Okay. So for the question type, we have an option called scale. So let's click on scale. And we're going to go from 1 to 10 because that's what our question said. So I'm going to bump this up to 10. And it gives us the option to create labels for the 1 and the 10. So for 1, I'm going to say only a little. Now, if it's your favorite hobby, you're probably not going to choose that option of only a little. And then for 10, let's put something like very passionate. Okay? Now it is a required question, so let's click on required question and let's click done. Let's preview it here on a scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate how much you enjoy your favorite hobby? And there we have. We have the scale from 1 to 10, and then the person taking the survey will click in one of those buttons. All right, let's add an item. Fourth question. What day or days do you spend the most time enjoying your hobby? What day or days do you spend the most time enjoying your hobby? So for help text, I'm going to put in a little instruction here, a little clarification. Click on all that apply. In other words, you can choose as many of the options as you like. All right, question type is checkboxes. So if you want if you want to give the people taking your survey more than one option, you have to choose checkboxes. All right, option 1, Monday. Option 2, Tuesday. Option 3, Wednesday. Let me scroll down here. Option 4, Thursday. Option 5, Friday. Option 6, Saturday. Option 7, Sunday. Okay? It is a required question because we want to collect data from this question. So let's click on the required question button and let's click done. So let's have a look. What day or days do you spend the most time enjoying your hobby? Click on all that apply. And we have all of these options here. Okay, last, add an item. Approximately how much time do you spend enjoying your hobby in a week? Approximately how much time do you spend enjoying your hobby in a week? Now, we only want a specific type of answer. So we're definitely going to put some instructions in the help text field. Add up all the hours and type in only a number answer. Example, 3 or 8 or 12.5. Okay, so because we want the people taking the survey to only put in a number, we're going to put that in our instruction here. Add up all the hours and type in only a number answer. Example, 3 or 8 or 12.5. Okay, so multiple choice, we got to change it to text. Okay, now as we set this, you can see that there are other different types of questions, right? So let's click on text. Okay, and it is a required question. So let's click done. Okay, and let's proofread that question. Approximately how much time do you spend enjoying your hobby in a week? Add up all the hours and type in only a number answer. Example, 3 or 8 or 12.5. Okay, so remember, at any time you can edit the question. You just have to kind of rest your mouse over that particular question. Okay, so you know that Google always saves your files. So one thing that I want you to have a look up here is change theme. So let's change theme, and then down the right hand side here, the change theme panel, you'll see a number of themes here. Okay, so sometimes you get one that is kind of appropriate, and sometimes you just have to choose one that you really like. Okay, so I'll pick this one with the various animals riding bicycles. Okay, and you can see that every different theme has kind of its own layout and its own font. Okay, so once you've changed the theme, it's ready to send out your survey. So to send it out, we need to click on Send Form. And then to send it to your classmates, we want to send it in the form of an email. So to get students from your class, you have to type in capital S 1574. 1574 is the location of Fletcher's Creek, and then you'll see the classes come up. So if you're in 703 or 705, click on one of those classes. So for example, I'm just going to click 703. Now if I wanted to put in a message that they can read, something like, please complete my survey. Thank you very much. Okay? And then you can send it. All right, so those are the steps on how to create a survey using Google Forms. In the next video, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the data that we collect from this survey. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.